whenever there's a great big old barrel of money hanging there. Can you talk really briefly about the competition factor? Or I know you've been, I've already heard in this show about a number of players out there, maybe not necessarily on the up and up. Can you talk a little bit about just the competition factor? I'm very impressed with your firm, and I'll bet you, again, you'll win the day as far as getting the filings. How well you've done. Can you talk a little bit about the competition factor, though?
Sure. That is a really good question. There are a number of companies out there that don't have what we have. And as a brief explanation, I'll say this. The two principals, Justin Jorns and Tony Swantek, back when they were being contacted by their industries and clients and restaurants and all the different people they work with, that said, look, with this pandemic, we can't afford you. And they said, well, hang on a second. Let's see if we can't help you and, at least not lose money. So they set up a program called Snap Delivered. And when this got passed into law, they added the ERC to it. And one of the major factors of why we've attracted so many large CPA firms that send their business to us is because of our $2 million computer program that catches just about everything. Now, I'm not going to say 100% because there's no such thing in the world as 100%. But our statistics are showing between 95 and 98%. We catch every nook and cranny a person has filed. And keep in mind, that's the key, is that employer who was taking a hit and being beat up because of the lockdowns, restrictions, quarantines, and the rest of that nonsense during the 2020 and 2021, they absolutely, took financial losses and had to scramble. And that's why this is not a simple tax refund, because there are 1,200 guidelines, as I mentioned before, that you have to adhere to. Remember, this is a law. So there are companies out there that have very smart